If you're looking to save a little bit of money and still get a great goggle, stick around. I'm going to talk to you about it. Hello and welcome. I'm Eyeglass Tyler. Right now I'm going over our top picks for goggles under $150. Before we get into our lineup, let's do a quick recap of what to look for in snow goggles. You may very well already know this. If so, you can skip ahead a little bit. If you want in-depth reviews on these, by the way, we have almost certainly, if not certainly, done a review on each one of these goggles where we do a deeper dive and give you more information. I'll still give you some info on these guys, but if you want more info, you can check those out. But right now, I'm going to briefly break down frame tech and lens tech. So starting with frame tech, things that you want to look for are face foam, that strap, a really good wide field of view. And when we talk face foam, ideally you're going to get something that has 3 layers of foam. There is one goggle here that only has 2 layers, but the rest of them have 3 layers, which is really cool because normally that is a characteristic of a top tier goggle. What you get with a triple layer foam is structure and rigidity in the first, you get ventilation in the second, and then you have a layer of comfortable moisture wicking fleece that is the closest to your skin. And that is really nice for helping to prevent moisture or fogging on your lenses. Also, it helps to keep them more comfortable and make them last a little longer. The strap, you want to make sure that you're getting something that's very helmet compatible. So almost all goggles, and definitely all of these, have a silicone beaded strap that is also adjustable so that you can adjust it to fit your helmet accordingly. Also, a wide field of view is very important because this is going to, this is what you're looking through when you're going on the mountain. You want to be able to see as much as you can possibly see. And this is determined by the lens shape and the lens quality. And all of the goggles in our lineup have a generous field of view so you can get the best view of the mountain as you're cruising down as fast as you can. And as for lens tech, you want something contrast enhancing, impact resistant, and obviously fog resistant. When it comes to contrast enhancement, all of these brands offer a tint technology that they have designed and built that is amazing for better reading the snow, better spotting your lines, and just having a better overall experience. I'll talk about each one individually, but that's super important. Impact resistance obviously is important so that you can be safe even if you take a tumble, which even the best of us do, right? I don't know why I'm saying I'm the best of us because I'm not the best, but I make many tumbles and so it's relevant to me. Anti-fog obviously is very important because if they fog up, it kind of defeats the purpose of wearing goggles. The other thing that is very important to note while we're talking about lenses is prescription compatibility. And with our inserts that we design and we manufacture with our wealth of knowledge as opticians and snowgoers ourselves, these things work really, really well. And you can save your nice, fancy, expensive glasses, not have to jam them inside your goggle. And you can also avoid the contacts, which tend to dry out and be uncomfortable and don't let you last as long as you want to on the mountain. All of those things are solved with this insert. It is amazing. I can't live without it, so you might very well have that same experience. So I would definitely check this out if you are a prescription wearer. If you're ready to order at the end of this, don't forget about our See Better guarantee. You are never stuck with something you don't like or just doesn't work for you. You have 45 days with them. Even if you get them in prescription, we'll take care of you no matter what that means on our end. Also, we have opticians who'd love to help you get it right the first time, so you can always reach out to us. All right, let's get into the goggles. Starting off, we have the Oakley Line Miner, definitely at the top of my list, a really big crowd pleaser and one of my favorites. The price range you have on this is $120 to as much as $160. It depends on the lens that you go for. Definitely at the top of the list, I think, for me, because it is a really cool looking goggle, really packs a punch when it comes to all of those really top tier features that you're looking for in just about every snow goggle. This is actually available in 3 different sizes. There's a small, a medium, and a large. That cylindrical lens shape lends itself a little more to, I think, kind of a hip, maybe a little more youthful aesthetic, but also gives you a nice wide field of view. The lenses are made from Plutonite, which is Oakley's very impact resistant and really good quality lens material. And guess what? Their prism lens tech is in this as well, which is fantastic. A lot of less expensive goggles will not get the brand's tint technology, and so you get prism in this, which is amazing. You can interchange the lenses. It does not come with a spare lens, but you can always get additional lenses. Otherwise, you have to decide whether you want something good for lower light conditions or brighter light conditions. They also have some that are kind of in the middle, so lots of really good options for you. And next up, we have the Smith Squad, another really solid addition to this lineup. These guys run 120. It can, again, vary a little bit depending on the lenses. Sometimes, while we're speaking of lenses, you actually can, in some colorways, get a second lens. I will mention you do get the ChromaPop lens technology in this, but not if you get one with a secondary lens. The secondary lens is going to be a non-ChromaPop lens, and it's going to be good for lower light conditions. I think it's just a straight yellow lens, but still a really cool feature to get with a $120 goggle. This is, of course, their Carbonic X lens material. Very good clarity, distortion free, and very impact resistant. And their face foam, they call it dry wicks, that wicks away moisture. That's really good. And their response fit adjusts to your unique facial features for extra comfort and all day wear. This is a little more of kind of that same youthful vibe, I think, thanks to that cylindrical lens design. Pretty hip, pretty cool, really solid goggle. Hey, if you're liking this content, but maybe you have additional questions about snow goggles, or perhaps you have prescription needs, well, be sure to reach out to one of our very friendly and knowledgeable SportRx opticians, because they're eagerly awaiting your call. And for even more snow goggle reviews, unboxings, or prescription snow content, check out our videos and our blogs. We'll put a link in the description below. And next up, we have a Zeal goggle. Zeal makes really good quality goggles, and I think sometimes they can be kind of the underdog, but they are really solid. This price range is from $129, but it can go up as high as $249 depending on the lens that you get, because they have a wide range of lens options, like their automatic plus photochromic lenses, which are really amazing and give you a lot more functionality. So if you're ready to invest more, that is an option for you. You still get this same amazing goggle. This does have a triple layer foam. I didn't mention this, maybe I did, I don't know. The Smith only has a double layer foam. So it just has that one layer and then the microfiber fleece. But back to the Beacon, this is their first goggle with their observation deck technology, which is super cool. It has a little bit more, what we call panoscopic tilt. Gives you a little more visibility when you're looking down the mountain and when you're aiming down the mountain. And so that is definitely a cool function feature there. This is also a cylindrical lens design, so amazingly wide, unobstructed vision and peripherals. Their Everclear coating helps to minimize fogging. They have a variety of lens colors, of course. Like I mentioned, there is a very budget-friendly option. That's why this made the list at $129 with one of their very vibrant mirrors. And next up, we have a Dragon. This is the DX3, and by far the most budget-friendly option on this table. This guy comes in at $70. It is a reinterpretation of the very popular DX2. The DX3 is actually OTD friendly, but as I mentioned, you really can't get any better than our insert. So I always recommend foregoing jamming your glasses inside the goggle. Always go with that insert because it is so much better. You do get the LumaLens technology, so that is cool. You are getting their color enhancing proprietary tint technology at that $70 price point, which is really cool. Really good anti-fog coating, crystal clear views. They have a hydro and oleophobic treatment to repel water, dirt, and dust. And a really, really wide peripheral. It is a cylindrical design and it's crazy wide, so you can see literally everything and anything. I think I mentioned earlier that only one on this table had a double layer foam or dual layer foam. This actually also has a dual layer foam. So the dual layer foams on the table are the Smith and the Dragon. And last but not least, we have another Oakley. They're like bookends. We're starting and ending on an Oakley. This is the Flight Tracker, and this is available in a range of $130 to $170, again, depending on the lens option that you go with. Like the Line Miner, the Flight Tracker has 3 separate sizes, which I love because it's like the whole family can have a pair: small, medium, and large. This is a toric lens design, so you're getting a more full rim effect, but it's toric. So it's not, if you're unfamiliar with that, it's newer, and I think it's going to get more and more common. The toric doesn't fall under the category of cylindrical or spherical. It's kind of a blend of both. And you do get a little bit of curvature in the vertical as opposed to just the horizontal like you get with a cylindrical lens. So you get a cooler look and a little better optics with kind of that closer to, which I think is kind of coming back in fashion, that cylindrical lens design. It's been something that the younger kids have been finding their stylistic preference. This also has triple layer foam and also comes with the prism technology. And so you definitely get a lot of bang for your buck out of this goggle. That wraps it up for our top picks for snow goggles under $150. Hopefully you found some solid contenders for what will be best for you. If you are interested in any of these amazing styles, stick around for a moment longer with a quick shop now button to appear. And if you are ready to order, again, don't forget about that See Better guarantee. I really think it gives you a ton of peace of mind. And if peace of mind is your thing, our opticians, that's like peak peace of mind. They will do their best and absolute darndest to make sure you get it right the first time. And we love hearing from you, so why not call? Thank you so much for watching. I really hope this was interesting or valuable information. If so, throw us a like, because that helps us out. You can find relevant videos over here. If you're ready to shop these amazing styles, you can click here. If you want to see some cool, good new content, you should check us out on our social media outlets here. I think you'll like it. That's the only reason I recommend it.